Hi yogis, my name is Sara, and welcome to your 20-minute Yin Yoga class. No props are needed for this class today. We'll begin in our first pose, which is a wide-legged child's pose. So from kneeling, bring your knees out as wide as what feels comfortable for you today. Begin to settle your hips back towards your heels and walk your hands forward, bringing your forehead down to the mat. Arrive here in this pose and begin to breathe solely in and out through the nose. Yin Yoga is a focus on stillness with an emphasis on longer and deeper stretching of the tissues that surround your body's moving parts, like our ligaments, our tendons, and our fascia. Yin Yoga poses are normally held for around 3 to 5 minutes. Today's 20-minute intro class will be holding these poses for just about 3 minutes each. It's important to remember that Yin is passive. We are surrendering to gravity when we practice Yin Yoga. There's a few things to remember. Always find your edge. Find that spot that feels like a nice deep stretch without going too far. Find a place in the pose where you know you can hold it for the 3 to 5 minutes in length. Once you find that place within your body, be still, hold the posture, and let gravity do the rest. Take 5 more breaths here in your wide-legged child's pose. Slowly come back up to tabletop, hips over knees, and begin to walk your hands out in front of you into puppy pose. Bring your forehead, maybe your chin, down to the mat. Chest coming down toward the mat. Big stretch through our side bodies and our shoulders. Make sure your hips are still stacked over your knees. And breathe. On your next inhale, begin to slither forward all the way onto your stomach, coming into Sphinx pose just for a moment. Forearms parallel, hips on the mat, pushing energetically into your toes. Push into your forearms to bring your chest forward. Crown of the head is lifting. We'll stay here for 5 long, deep breaths. Begin to lower all the way down, forehead to the mat. From here we'll move into a pose called open wing. Extend your right arm out to the side, cactus the arm. It should be about a 90-degree angle away from you. From here, we're going to start to gently roll over onto our right hip, maybe stacking our knees, maybe pushing into the left hand gently. This should be a great shoulder stretch. Find your edge here. A spot you can remain for the next 3 minutes. I mentioned before that Yin focuses on your fascia and the tissues around your muscles and your organs. A Yin practice helps strengthen the connective tissues in our joints, increasing our mobility. It also has many mental benefits as well, finding stillness and stress relief. Take your time here, we'll start to slowly move over to the other side. Return back to your stomach, bring your right arm in and extend your left arm out to the side, cactus the arm, about a 90-degree angle away from your body. Begin to roll onto the left hip, maybe stacking the knees. Right hand can remain next to your side, next to your chest, and help you prop over. And breathe into the left shoulder. Slowly begin to come back to center. Bring the left hand in. And we're going to roll over onto our backs. Take your time here. When you arrive, we're going to take reclined swan pose. You may also know the pose is called reclined pigeon. We're going to cross our right ankle on top of our left thigh, remaining here if this is enough of a stretch for you. Otherwise, begin to thread your hands to interlace behind your left thigh or on the front of your left shin. A little bit of arm strength is needed in this pose to hold, but otherwise let gravity do the rest. Go ahead and release. We'll come into reclined swan on the other side, this time crossing your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Interlacing your hands behind your right shin or in front. Slowly release, and we'll end today with our final pose of Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together to touch. Knees fall out wide. Hands can be along sides, or maybe one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. Feel your chest lift and lower as you breathe in and out. I invite you to stay in this resting pose for as long as your day allows. Thank you for joining me today for this Yin Yoga practice. Be well. Namaste.